Okay, shall we begin?
Yeah.
Now for sure. No hiccups now. Okay. So, hey everyone, welcome to our mentor spotlight series where we get to meet the incredible people behind the Nepal US Hackathon 2026 and what drives them to basically support this community. That said, super duper excited today because we have one of our mentors, Mr. Shivam Thakur, machine learning engineer at Google, and we are so glad. Thank you for joining us today, Shivam.
Thank you. Thank you so much for the kind introduction.
Oh no, come on. It's no kind at all. And we are really glad to have you here. That said, can you please briefly introduce yourself and what you do basically?
So, yeah, I come from a city called Janakpur in Nepal. I have done my undergrad from India in Chandigarh from Punjab Engineering College in computer science, worked for SanDisk for a couple of years as a software engineer in their data analytics team, then came to US Northeastern for my master's in machine learning. Like technically, it's an applied machine learning data analytics program where mostly studied and worked on bunch of things and did bunch of internship along the way, worked with Amazon and Taoside and bunch of other companies. And yeah, like right now I'm working as a MLE for Gmail's assistive writing team. Like technically we are responsible for any and every ML feature that you see on Gmail.
Oh, wow, that's amazing. That's really cool. Was this always your job, or like how did you navigate through that?
um Dream job. Okay, that's an interesting question because I always aspired to work in a certain capacity rather than working for a certain capacity. So I always wanted to work on at the intersection of software and research ML side, and I was trying to land that. Like before here, I was working for a company called Pearson, and fortunately over there as well, I was doing something similar in their assessments division team. Like we're trying to come up with metrics that can uh, rank essays automatically and help various like build various softwares that can help in assessment division and all of those things. So I always wanted to work at the intersection of research and software engineering. So that's what I was running. Fortunately, I landed at Google and at Gmail. Like it's an amazing place to be. Not gonna complain about it. But
So,
yeah, that's how I came here. Yeah.
oh, that's amazing. The way you said the intersection, that part is really interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you're smart, so you got it. It's a thing to say. Come on, you can say.
There's a lot more factor involved there rather than just being smart. There are a bunch of people who are smart there.
Yeah, but and that's why we are so excited that you're here and you're going to inspire other people like you've done. And I think that's a very good point. You know, everyone's smart, but you need more than smartness to actually be out there. So thank you for that. And with that, what made you say yes to being part of the Nepal US Hackathon 2026?
I mean, I was involved with you guys last year as well in the very first pilot division. It was pretty interesting, like interacting with bunch of people, seeing what they're trying to build. Because when you are working in industry, like we try to as individuals we try to be as diverse as possible in terms of our thinking, but working in industry makes you monodirectional. Like we have there is a certain problem and you want to solve about it. You can read papers, you can interact with other people at times, but you can't vision the entire application in a broader way. I think what I experienced last time was that the kind of projects and people that I met and the kind of problems that we're solving was really fascinating. Like it was across a broader spectrum. And again, as someone who always aspired to be at intersection of these two fields, I was very thrilled to see someone trying to solve very unique problems, like being fearless, picking up unique problems and trying to solve it. So that made me say yes. Like I think it would have been great to interact with people, give my 2 cents, and at the same time learn as well, like how everyone is trying to solve various problems.
Yeah, well, thank you so much. I assure you, your tuitions are worth millions of dollars here. Thank you so much. Okay, so coming on that topic, how you were delving on that, why do you think this hackathon is especially valuable, not just for students, but early career professionals who are looking for opportunities right now?
I mean, building anything is valuable. Like job market is tough, right? You have to stand out from the crowd. Everyone is doing and crunching lead code right now to get it. Like if you can build practical things and you can show like, okay, I come up with this skill set already, I have this, and I can help you building these things quicker and faster because I've already implemented it end to end. That gives you an upper hand. So that's
Mhm.
when these hackathons sits at a unique place. Like it gives you that entire platform, like with bunch of mentors, with bunch of leaders, and everyone, like you can come ahead, you can come up, you can pick up a problem statement, you can solve it end to end, you can discuss with a bunch of people to see what are the pros and cons of various each problem. So that's why this is a very unique platform, and it helps.
Yeah, thank you so much. I mean, I completely agree with that. And like you said, building anything is very, very important at this point. And what's something you'd say to anyone, a participant, coming to this hackathon and taking the most out of it? Because everyone comes with a mentality, I believe, Sudhumate, at the beginning, right? And then slowly they fizzle out, or I don't know, there's something that's blocking them. So what do you tell them? What's one piece of advice you give them?
I think this is generally advice that I give to most of the people is once you come up with an idea, once you have foolproof your idea to see like, okay, this is what I want to build on. Hackathon duration is a fine thing. You can, if you can build it within the 24, 48, 36 hours, it's amazing. Even if you cannot, we can still stay in touch. We can still try to get this to the finish line, even maybe later, and just have a finished product. That is something, if you can do that, then it shows that you are committed to your idea despite of adversity. And that's a very, very unique skill set. So
Yeah.
I'll suggest people to do something on those lines. Just when you have an idea, when you have a polished idea, just stick with it.
Yeah. No, when you said that we can even like work on later and just get the final product, let's go to your mentoring section, right, Abba? We
Yeah.
saw you as hackathon and everything. So what are you most excited about, being a mentor and meeting people and giving your 2 cents, like you said, which is very valuable.
Yeah, meeting people. And at the same time, one of the most interesting sections was the mentor chat room where we got to meet people from, I got to meet so many fellow Google colleagues as well. Like it was amazing, like interacting with everyone, listening to their journeys, where they are, what they are doing, socializing, learning. So even that was amazing. And at the same time, meeting with bunch of people, listening to their stories, listening to what they're working on, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's amazing. Thank you so much. So, and now as a participant, how should they approach like mentor conversation with you to actually gain real value of it? Like, what do you think should be a drive away message from your sessions?
I think as a participant, what's most important is you need to be crisp, clear what do you expect from a mentor. Our times are valuable. Like 30 minutes, we can only, like we can go around beating the bush and discuss anything and everything. But if you have a problem statement in your mind, if you have an objective in your mind, it helps us to be more concentrated and focused with our effort. So I think if you come up with your research and ask pinpoint questions and directions where you want to discuss, I think that, like especially during this hackathon session, I think that will be very helpful. We can anyway schedule a chat and talk about life and things in general very later, but to make this thing more valuable, you need to come up with concrete pinpoint questions. I think that's what is more most important.
Yeah, noted. I mean, that is actually the most real advice anyone can give anyone, right? Because, like you said, time is short and you just need to make the most out of it.
Yeah.
So, thank you so much. And dwelling on this topic, how has your experience been, with managing time and how's the work-life balance in IT going on recently? That's my question because I'm curious because I come from a biological field, right? So we're working 12 hours in a hospital and stuff like that. But from our perspective, IT looks very chill. You just stay at home and work.
I mean, it can be chill if you want it to be chill. Like, if you want to do better things, I think work life balance is a myth. I think we
Mm-hmm.
all are young, we all have energy. You can burn the candle and burn the oil and build amazing things that you want.
Yeah.
Like, that's very honest opinion. Like, I think this is a lot of great things are happening. You can pick any project, you can run with it, and you can build amazing things at this point of time. So if you want it to be chill, it's definitely chill. There are places where you can chill.
Oh, okay. Thank
Yeah.
you. So yeah, how do you feel? You know, you've had a long journey from Janakpur to coming all the way to US and now working at Google. So do you feel like, oh yeah, I've accomplished something, and but
Oh,
I,
no, no, no. There are always better things to be looking forward to, like settling feeling. I think I always aspire to be the dumbest one at the table. That means you are at the table where you're surrounded by the smartest people and you try to match with them. If you have matched them, then go for the another table where you are dumbest again. So always strive for that, always strive for that. If you I don't think there is any such thing as I have satisfied that I have achieved everything. That's like a utopian feeling.
yeah, but like you said, there's always room for improvement. But I think I'm on chapter one of my life, and you being on chapter 10, my perspective would definitely be that you've achieved something.
I mean, yes, like 10, if 10 years ago me would have seen me, he would have said, okay, good job, but I don't know what 10 years ahead of me is doing. So I'm trying to make sure that from 10 years ahead of me will be saying like, yeah, fair, good job.
Okay. Well, I will definitely be looking up to you in 10 years, that I know.
Sure. Yeah, yeah, hopefully.
So let's go back to hackathon actually. When you see all these participants coming up, and we spoke about building careers, about always being there, a room for improvement. What's a like common mistake you see participants making in these places and somehow not reaching the full potential of it?
Common mistakes. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I think they try to be rushy. Like patience is a important game. Patience and grit is an important game. You don't have to be rushy with things. Like again, have patience, have belief in what you are thinking of, in the idea that you have, and make sure you wash it, rinse it properly to make sure that idea is completely foolproof. Once you have that, then you need to be patient with it and you need to be grindy with it. Like don't lose patience very early. Like there are things, like good things take
Yeah,
time, right? You need to wait for it, for the effect to kick in.
yeah. Good things take time. With that note, I'm gonna note that down because I have a long way to go as well.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna note that. And with that noted down, how you said you need to have patience and you don't need to rush things. But then again, hackathon has a set limit of time, right? You said this certain date and then you end at that certain date. So how do you think the students can, manage their time in a
Oh,
way that they don't rush something, but at the same time get everything
oh, no, no,
together?
no, no. Hackathon is something where you rush. You make plan, you figure out what you can achieve in 48 hours, and then you make sure you distribute it among your team, plan it thoroughly, and just execute it. There are thousand things in the market right now, Claude, which can help you achieve that velocity. Use everything that's at your dispense and just run with it and see where you get it. Like
Well,
getting from 0
um,
to 1 to a product should be fast. From 1 to 100, it depends on your time. So hackathon is more about 0 to 1. I think that you should be able to figure out what you can do in 48 hours, distribute it among your teammates, use everything that's at your disposal, and then run with it.
all right, noted. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Okay, even after all this beautiful said, I'm sure there might still be people who are like, I'm not really ready for it. I don't want to take that step. Like you said, the 0 to 1 step. What
Yeah.
what would you say?
Yeah. Inertia is always the biggest factor. You need to push yourself to do that. I think, yeah, like either push yourself or have friends around you who can poke you, push you to do things. If you can do that 0 to 1, then suddenly the car will start moving. But you have to get over
Mhm.
that inertia. You have to have that, like you have to figure out how you can get that self-confidence and everything to start with it.
Yeah,
Generally,
that's amazing.
yeah, generally writing it down and then looking at it and doing all of these things help.
And all of these things out. That's amazing. I love it the way you connecting everything with science, the way you say inertia and stuff. It reminds me of my high school days when my teachers used to teach me. That's amazing. How do you remember everything? What's your secret? I think you studied it that way, right?
Probably. I don't know. It came naturally, probably. Yeah, my teachers were way
Exactly.
more.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just naturally flows to you, right? Connecting everything, connecting the dots.
Yes.
That's just amazing.
Yeah.
All right. That was amazing. Thank you so much, Shivam. Right? I think we have 7 more minutes left.
Thank you. Yeah.
So, yeah, we have 7 more minutes left. You were saying something?
No, no, no.
Yeah, so I absolutely loved talking to you. And I have key takeaways, okay? Good things take time, 0 to 1, and then you see 1 to 100 happen. And inertia is the most important thing. So you need people either to poke you or you go away yourself. So
Yeah.
thank you so much. Is there any last minute message that you want to give and something that you're excited about and
No,
something that
I'm really excited about what you guys are doing. Like, this is my second time uh
Mhm.
being part of this, and it's really fun. Yeah, last year was really fun. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to meeting all the mentors and all the participants and seeing what they come up with. Yeah, I'm really excited. Good job.
Yeah, so much. Thank you so much. We are also very excited to meet you, and we're very excited to meet the participants as well and meet you again from March 27th to March 29th.
Sure, sure, definitely.
All right. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day ahead. And again, thank you so much for taking out time from your busy schedule and speaking with me and giving me your wisdom.
No problem. Thank you. Have
Thank
a
you
good
so
day.
much.
Have a good weekend. See ya.
Thank you. All right. See you. Thank you.